Hey there, are you a network marketer or entrepreneur and posting about your product, service, or opportunity online and you're wondering, are people even seeing my posts? I'm getting no likes or barely any, or I'm getting nobody commenting. There's no engagement on your posts. Well, I can totally relate to you, and I just did a training. I didn't do it myself. I just went through a training inside of my company and my team where they talked about how to increase your visibility on social media with a few hacks that we can use and apply for free on our profile page when we go and we post. And I have already started to apply some of these strategies and was using them and saw some success. And now I'm going to do some tweaking after this training. I guarantee you it's like blow your mind, easy, free hacks that you can do today with your posts and start increasing that visibility organically. So I want you to stay with me, stay tuned, and we're going to go through these. I'm going to share with you my takeaways. I did 15 pages of notes in my notebook on all of this information, and I want to share it with you because I know the struggle, that struggle bus of posting online and wondering if anybody's even seeing your stuff. I can guarantee you, even though you think nobody's watching, there are people watching, but there are some free strategies that we can do to increase that engagement and do it for free, and I want to share those with you. So stay tuned, but as I'm going and getting my notes, I would love for you to post a little wavy hand below and say hello. Let me come back and love on you later. If you're on live, post where you're watching in from. Also, if you're new or on replay, post that below so I could just see who's here and who's seeing it. I'm going to go run and get my notes. Another thing that you could post also is this. What are you struggling with in your business? Post that below and let's make a plan to chat about that on another live, and we can go from there. So I'm going to go get my notes. So stay tuned and let's talk about how we can increase your visibility as you post on social media, which will increase your engagement, which will increase your conversation, which will increase your leads, then sales, and ultimately help more people. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm ready to go. I got my notes. I tried to put in my headphones real quick, but the audio was not working. So I'm really excited. How is all this fancy? I feel so fancy with this. I'm playing around with the software that I use to go live, and it's super fun. So you could do intros, outros, and I'm going to put that in my branding bootcamp on my website and how to do that. But that's, later on, once you get used with doing live and stuff like that. But today we're going to talk about the Facebook algorithm. So just in case you don't know who I am, my name is Lindsay Ali, and I am a hope dealer, if you will, working to just inspire others through health and their faith, but a focus here on this page for building confidence and belief in yourself as a entrepreneur, a network marketer, by sharing strategies and tips that you can apply right now to start building and growing your business, which will lead to more clients, help you recruit more people, and grow bigger teams, and finally start winning in your business or take your business to that next level of success and start living a life by your design. So I'm really excited about doing these trainings, and I'm super excited about the path that I'm trying to take this business in growing myself, but also helping other people out there as well. So here's what's cool. I recently did switch companies, and no bad blood on the other side in my past. But what's awesome is where I'm at now. It's like everybody is on the a different page, the same page, and it's really exciting. So I invest time and money into some trainings from the top guru leaders of this industry. And as you pop on, say hi, because I know people are popping on, but I can't see who it is until you say hi. So say hi below. But I invest in trainings from a couple of different gurus in the industry with entrepreneurship and in network marketing. Some of it I invest a monthly financial charge, some a yearly, and then others I've just pay like a flat rate for a course to learn some skill sets. And what's really neat is where I'm at now, and the leadership that we have, those people are coming inside of our personal team and doing trainings with us for free. So it's like I'm getting the paid version, but I'm getting some extra on the side just because of the team that we have. And that is so exciting because it just makes what I'm learning so congruent. And that's exciting for me. But what it's also is it's allowing me to share it here as well and pass what I'm learning on so that other people who are struggling or want to take their business to the next level of success, you can do that by using these tips. So let me know below, are you doing some strategies with your posts on social media, on your profile page? Now, business pages, it's like a pay to play type of thing to get engagement. But on your profile page, you can do some things for free, some little hacks for free as you go and post, to help you be seen more to your friends list. Tell me, just post a 1 below if you are using strategies to do that. Post a 2 below if you're just throwing up posts and you're just hoping people will see them. And no shame in that because that's what I used to do too. Just throw it up there and hope it sticks to the wall and someone, comments. But there are some strategies that we can do. So 1 below if you're using some strategies, and a 2 below if you're not using anything at all and you're just posting up. And again, no shame because that's what I used to do too. So over the past few months, I've been learning some of these strategies and applying them, and I'm seeing that it's working. And so I want to share those with you. I'm going to go through my notes and share some of the highlights from this trainer inside of our company that did this training. And add some of my ideas as it is too, because I'm already doing some of this stuff, but I'm making tweaks so that after this training, to help in that area even more. So, this person who spoke, his name is Fraser Brooks. I honestly had not heard of him before this. So look him up. I'm going to be looking into him more too. But his background, pretty much in a nutshell, what he said was his parents got involved in network marketing. They did very well, 8 figures in network marketing. He's over in the UK. And so he turned down network marketing at first, and then in his early 20s, he decided he was going to go ahead and dive in. Now, he wanted to dive in the social media world. His parents got on the phone with all their big leaders, and they tried to tell him that's not where it's at. Don't go that route. There's no, clues in success for building on social media. And he went out and he proved them wrong, and he's done very well. And now he's a generic trainer for everybody who is in network marketing, no matter what company, and giving his advice on how to build on social media. So I thought that was very interesting. And so he is going to talk about, or he did talk about, and what I'm going to share with you here are just my highlights. Like I said before, I took 15 pages of notes in my notebook. And it's just really interesting information. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the parts that I want to share you straight from my notes from this training. I promise you, stick around with me. It will be good information. Because when you hear someone say something more than once, or you hear more than one people say the same advice, that's when we should really perk up our ears and say, okay, yeah, that information, I need to pay attention to what is being said here, because you've heard it multiple times from different people. That's kind of what this is. Excuse me. I've heard it multiple times from many different people. And so I perked up my ears and like, okay, I need to start doing this. One second. Okay. So, with visibility, and Facebook, what we have to understand from his words is that the algorithm is just a complex equation, and there's tons of things working in the background to allow us to use it. I think he said like 10 to 20,000 1,000 equations at one time, trying to determine what we like and what we should be seeing and who should see what of our stuff and vice versa. So it collects all this data from us and everything that we do. Like, it knows more about us probably than we know about us, because it collects data like how long we stop and look at a video, and if we click on it, engage with it or not. I mean, test this out. When I accidentally react or engage on a video about snakes, guess what I'm seeing for the next couple of days? Yep, snake videos. So I try to scroll past that really, really fast. Have you ever noticed that before? When you start clicking on something, you see it over time, the next few days, a week, a little bit more often than what you were before. It's because you engaged on it, or it's because you stopped and watched that video. Facebook is collecting all of that data. So there's 3 parts that he says. Then again, this is training from Fraser Brooks. I'm just going to give you the highlights, the big takeaways, and then also interject some of my own strategies that I've been using. There's 3 parts that we need to understand, and the initials of that are FEP. FEP, the first one we're going to go through. And I'm just going to share with you the first part of this training, because honestly, there's so much to talk about, and he went on about other stuff like getting into Messenger and talking there, but we're not going to go through that. So, all right. So, friends list. How many people, type a 3 below. If you have, whether you're on live or replay, interact with me here. And you're going to want to do that later too, because we're going to talk about interaction. Okay, type a 3 below if you've heard this before. If you've heard you got to, get to 5,000, you want to max out your friends, because the ratio there of having that many friends on your friends list will increase your chances of having more people join your team or try your products or whatever. Right? It's because it's a numbers game. And where I do agree it's a numbers game, what's suggested here, and I do agree with, it's not just a numbers game on, okay, I have this many people, so that will allow, X amount of people from that group of people to join me in my team and try my products and services. It's not necessarily just the numbers game. It's how you engage and interact with the numbers that you have. So we wouldn't want to have 5,000 friends and engage with only 50 of them. That's not going to boom our business. It's not going to level us up to the next success level, right? We should prefer to have like 100 friends and engage with 100 of them. It's a lot less numbers, but the engagement is higher. That percentage there is higher, and that is what is where the gold lies. The success lies in our increased business and helping more people. So here's what they suggest, and this is one thing I just recently heard, but in the past week I've heard it 2 times from top leaders in the industry suggesting that we do this based on what I just said. And that is, go to Google Chrome and get the app Facebook Friend Remover. And this is so that you can, if you ever done Unroll Me for your email and you can unsubscribe, it just gives you a list and you can click unsubscribe or keep, unsubscribe or keep. And it's super fast and easy, and you're unsubscribed from those people, right? Well, this is the same thing. This app, Facebook Friend Remover. You log in and it'll pull up all of your people, your friends on your friends list, and you just go through and you can click keep, delete, keep, delete. And you want to go through and delete the people who have, turned off their account, deactivated their accounts, people who don't have, profile picture and maybe kind of got through and maybe they're spammers or whatever, and people that you don't know, that you really don't have any interest in getting to know and building a relationship with, therefore there's no business there. So because in my mind, I guess this is because they're taking up precious real estate on your friends list, and you want to make sure that that those pockets of real estate are for people that you either love, your family, your friends, people you're following, and that you just want to see updates from, but also people that you're going to be helping, right? So we need to have that because there's a limit. We can only have 5,000. So that's the reason for that. So let me go through and see. You clear the list, and then on the remaining one, that's when you start building your engagement, increasing that engagement, right? So we talked about that. Okay, so here's a big hack that I've been doing for a while, but here's, and this is how you can stand out from the crowd, but there's also a way to level up that standing out that I haven't done, that I didn't even think about. But here it is. It's the Facebook happy birthday hack. Okay, so, on your birthday, you get all these messages, happy birthday, and your goal, right? right? Maybe some of us is to go through and make sure we respond to everybody who took the time out of their day to say happy birthday. So why not stand out by doing that too? And if it creates a conversation, it creates a conversation. If it leads to you helping them with your product, service, or opportunity, then it leads there. If not, you're just being a good person and wishing someone a happy birthday. And that is awesome, and it feels good, and it makes them feel good. So go and say happy birthday, but most people do it on the wall. So start doing it inside the Messenger app. You'll stand out more. And what I found is, sometimes you're not consistent with that, and I miss days, so I'll do a happy birthday, belated birthday, and I'll make it funny. And you can Google this. It's a little picture or GIF that you can save. And I save this, and it says, I'm a little behind. Happy belated birthday. And there's a little boy with the suspenders on and no shirt, and his suspenders are like dropping down below his bottom. Get it? Behind. I'm a little behind. Happy birthday, happy belated birthday. Anyway, it's real cute. I always get a lot of laughs. And that makes me stand out more because, one, I've done it after the birthday has actually happened. So they're not consumed in all of the messages and notifications that they're getting, that maybe they're not used to getting that many notifications. And you're standing out a little bit more. Some people do the belated birthday intentionally. I actually don't, because sometimes I'm not consistent with it. So if I do a belated happy birthday, I really did just not do it on that day. Here was what suggested from Fraser in this training was to do like a video on Dub Smash singing happy birthday, get the kids involved, get the dog involved, and send that to them. And he has had a lot of good responses back from that, and saying, just good reactions back and engagement. But this makes you stand out. It also in the background helps your Facebook algorithm, and it also helps you maybe start a conversation with someone that could maybe lead somewhere. And if it does, awesome. And if it doesn't, again, you're just being a good person. Okay. So that's F, friends list. Is this good information? Like, post below, post a thumbs up if this is good, that the F in the FEP was good information for us to do. I think it's really good. All right. The next one is E. This is for engagement, and they say, engagement, like we chatted about a while ago, is like the holy grail of what we want to happen. Likes are good, but reactions, the heart, the LOL emoji, the sad face, maybe, I don't know if the anger face does anything negative to us, but the reactions are better than just a like for us to receive and also for us to give. Comments are even better, and shares are the best. Engagement is what we are after so that we can increase our visibility, and that's what the E stands for. People just sometimes post, and this is what I did, and just post and hope that it sticks. And these are some of the things that we can do to change that up. Okay, so sometimes when I post and I used to think, oh crap, well that was a bad post because it got no likes, it got no engagement. And the thing is, we think, oh, okay, well that sucked, or it didn't reach anybody. Even though there's no likes or comments on it, I guarantee you, you think people are not watching, and they are. So no likes equaling it sucks or it doesn't work isn't necessarily true. Maybe it wasn't at the right time. Maybe the wording wasn't right. It just wasn't catchy enough, but it doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just might not work for that timing. And then we'll talk about how you can kind of warm up the Facebook algorithm here in just a minute. So stay with me on that. So it's not true. It doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just means we got to work in a different way. And, so it's not true that it no likes equal no suck, or it sucks. It just means, someone is watching still. So to increase the visibility, here's what we also need to know about Facebook. And again, all of this can completely change tomorrow. It can change by the time I hit finish on this training, because it's just ever evolving, right? And we've got to be in the know about that and be flexible and change with it. But as of right now, this is what's working and has been working for a little bit. Okay, my kids are home, so sorry. Okay, I tried to do the mic, but it was not catching the sound. Okay, so there's two things that, or two types of people that we need to be aware of as far as, hey, Lexi, Zeke, y'all, not so loud, babe. Okay, so two people that we need to be aware of. So sorry. Mom and Boston at the same time. two types of people on Facebook. One are active users and two are passive users. And you can probably guess what that means. Active users are those who are updating their status profile. They are liking, they are reacting to posts. They are putting emojis inside of their posts. They are commenting and replying and giving value and starting conversations. Those are the active people. The passive people are those who are just scrolling. They're just looking. They maybe will put a like up on something that they see on a video or a post. Maybe. They might be more interactive in the groups. But Facebook rewards and punishes people from what I've been learning, from this training I did inside and from the other trainings and what I'm hearing. Those things where you hear things more than once from different people, you need to perk your ears up. And this is another one. Facebook punishes those people who are passive and rewards those who are playing their game. And their game is social media. It is a social platform. So if we are social on it, they are going to reward us for being social, and they're going to show our posts a little bit more. So from what I understand, when we make a post, it pushes it out to a few people, right? On our friends list and shows us their post. And if there's engagement on that, it pushes it out to a little more because it says, oh, there's a little bit of conversation going on here. Other people might want to get involved in that, so they push it out to more people. And if more people engage, they push it out to more. But if nobody starts engaging on it, it may be dropped right from the beginning. Or when engagement slows down, even though it's gotten out here, then it may just eventually drop off, and that's how things go viral, because there's more engagement on it. People are commenting, sharing, and it goes viral. So passive users on Facebook are Facebook hates that. They don't like it. And so they're going to punish us. And so are you a passive? You need to ask yourself, are you a passive or an active poster or member on Facebook? And right now you can start hitting that heart button so that you are considered an active poster. So go ahead, hit the heart button a couple times for me. Post below yes, because you are an active poster, because you're in business and you want to grow your visibility, therefore grow your chances of helping more people with your product, service, or opportunity, right? Right. So post below something, anything. You're not a passive. You're not a passive user of Facebook. You are an active one, and you're proving that by doing that right now in this video, right? Okay, so we're going to get used to doing that. Okay, so that's why. It's a social platform. They want us to play their game, and if we're going to build our business on their platform, we need to play their game. All right, so if you think about it, there's a couple of billion people on Facebook, and that's a lot of status updates if everybody posts once, right? But not everybody posts all at one time or every day. So it's not that many people, but some people post more than once a day. Okay, so let's just say everybody posts one time. There are a couple billion posts out there to go into the news feed. They can't possibly fill everybody's news feed with all of it. So they've got to have a reward system, and that's what it is, essentially. So how was that one? E. We still have more on E, engagement. So here's in order from this trainer, Fraser, of in order. If you're hopping on, say hello. I can see people are on, but I cannot see who's on until you say hi. So send me a little wavy hand and let me know that you're watching. We're talking about reaching and growing our visibility as we post about our product, service, or opportunity, and using some hacks on our Facebook profile page to have more people in our newsfeed see our stuff and get more engagement, which will lead to more conversation, sales, and helping more people. So there's an order that he said, this trainer from this video, this training I was watching and learning from, that there is an order to your posts or your engagement, which counts more. And the most important is commenting and emojis and replying, and then messenger. So what you do in groups really doesn't dictate how it's going to show for you and go towards your reward system, if you will, to when you post. Okay, so, and I'm trying to wrap this up here in a few minutes because I'm already at 25 minutes. So I don't want to go over 30 minutes. Okay. So commenting, putting emojis, replying. So when you post, and there's engagement, your engagement counts. So if you have someone post underneath and then you reply to them and they reply to you, Facebook thinks there's a conversation and it'll push it out to more people to hopefully engage on that as well. So it's important. I'm so sorry, the kids. I hope that's not loud to you guys. Y'all not so loud. Lexi, Zeke, Zane. Shh. I told them, I said, just let me do the video. Let's get through it, and then we can have fun. Okay, so your engagement on your own post counts towards your engagement and rewards you. So make sure you go through and react to people who comment on your post. Lexi, Zeke, Zane, who react on your post, react to their comments, and then reply to them because your engagement counts. Again, so sorry that's what happens when you're live. It's what happens. Okay, so here's the method. This is so funny. Here's the method. Okay, post a 5 down below. If you understand, maybe not that if you do it, but we all know everyone does it. But if you understand that people take their phone to the bathroom and they sit there and they scroll on Facebook and they like and comment or whatever. You do get on your social media accounts while you're on the bathroom, right? 5 below if you know people do that. Maybe not you, but you know that people do that. So I have to admit, some days I'm like, okay, I just need to get this one post up. So I'll hide in the bathroom real quick to do it, or I'll hide in a quiet place, or I'll go to my bedroom and shut it real quick just to get my thoughts together to create the post and send it, and then I'm done, right? So let's see, Zeke, Zane. Okay. So it's called toilet technique or potty posting. Toilet technique came from Fraser Brooks. Potty posting, I think, came from Eric Worre. He said, so this is what you do. You go into the bathroom, you get your phone, or go to your quiet place, if that's just to, I don't want to talk about the potty. And you start to actively engage. You warm up the algorithm. So your goal is to post, right? That's what you're trying to do. You're going to post, but you want your visibility to come up. You have to warm up the Facebook algorithm, and this is how he says you do it. You go in and you start being social on their social platform. You start playing their game. You become the social person, the little social butterfly, reacting, not liking, reacting to people's posts, commenting under their posts, giving them love. Love on them. You'll get love from Facebook. And you start doing that. Do that for 5 minutes. I tend to not do it for 5 minutes. What I do, because I can scroll for 5 minutes and not like really anybody's, right? I put a number 2. I say, okay, I'm gonna comment on 5 people's posts, or I'm gonna comment on 10 people's posts in this little sitting, and each post that I comment on, I also react to, and that actually puts me over the number. Let's say I give myself 10, it puts me over 10 that I react to, because I react to a lot more than I want to comment on, because I don't just comment to comment, I actually comment on genuinely on people's posts. So you do that for 5 minutes, or you set a goal, a number goal, and you put that on there, and Facebook is going to say, oh, wow, they're being social on my social platform. I'm going to reward them, and they're going to warm up for you, your audience, and I wasn't doing this beforehand. So this is something that I just recently started doing after hearing this. But he says it's just crazy how this actually works with the algorithm, because you're warming Facebook up, and they tend to get your audience ready, and your engagement goes up. Your posts are seen more people start commenting in, and then you can react with them to keep that post alive in the algorithm. And then, like I said, Facebook's like, oh, conversation, let's push this out to more people, get more engagement on it, and that just helps you. And this is a free thing that we can do to get organic reach, and it takes a little bit of time, but business takes time to build. So I am happy to go ahead and take a few more minutes to do this before I post. So one, I'm being a better person because I'm actually commenting on other people's stuff more, and it helps me on the business side. So why not be a good person along with building your business? It's only going to attract more good things to you. So I think this is genius, and I love it. I love this in a way we can do it and work within the framework of how they want us to play on their platform. So let's see. So then, he went into talking about Messenger a little bit because he said that if everything was taken away from Facebook and you had to choose just one thing, he would choose the Messenger, which we're not going to get into today. But the Messenger, he would totally pick that and get rid of everything else because you can build a complete business. And he's not the only one I've heard say this inside of the Messenger app, because you can reach out to people, you can respond to people, you can request money from people, you can do 3-way chats with people, you can, did I say request money? You can do a phone call with them, and you can set up appointment times and book it right there so that you get reminders for it. So that's what he would pick. That's a whole nother topic. We need to get through the last letter of increasing your visibility through organic hacks that we can do. So the last one is P. And over the time, I really wanted to do this, so we're going to go through this quick. And that is for posting. You've got to have a posting plan and not just throw spaghetti up on the wall. Lexi, Zeke, Zane. Yelling at my kids because I told them to be quiet while I did this, and they're just getting wild. But it's been 30 minutes, so I get it. All right, so people, this is a big debate about business and personal profile and where to build your business and all that. And in my opinion, I think that Lexi, Zeke, Zane. So sorry. Okay, well, help me out, babe. Okay. I told them, just let me get through this video. Okay. Mom life. Mom and in Boston here, so bear with me. Thank you for the forgiveness and the kindness that I know that you will give me. Okay. I think that it's good to have a business page, but I also think you've got to be ready for, silence at first. You've got to be ready to play big by investing, and you've got to be able to have, your purpose, your passion in line where you want to go with it. And I've just started to find mine in that. So it's a big debate. You can have success in your personal profile. I see people all over doing that. So, that's a big debate. That's not the point here. But the point here is you got to have a plan on what you're going to post, when you're going to post it, and how you're going to post it. And then you've got to have a plan of warming up that Facebook algorithm and then posting it so you can get your visibility up organically and get your reach up. So before, apparently, I didn't know this before, posting 5 times a day was the right thing to do because there weren't as many posters. So it would get you more engagement, and increase your visibility. But now that's not the case. The less is more. It's more quality over quantity, and we've got to really put out something that's really good. So with each post that you make, which is including sharing things, which I tend not to do as much anymore because that's taking up a valuable spot in my business plan for my posting. So don't share people's content, create your own. If you see a quote that you like, either take it and post it organically to your profile. Don't cut out the logo, and if it's a quote, if it's a quote and someone else made the quote and the credits were given, Zane, I'm so sorry. The quote was given to who made the quote. They've given credit. Don't cut out their logo. I mean, they gave credit. Don't cut out their logo and just use their picture. There are tons of easy apps that you can download to create a background with that quote. And it takes you typing it out. Don't just crop and move. Take time to create your own content. And don't just share it. But point is, every time you post, it's taking up a precious space on how and help your or hurt your visibility. So make sure that you take that and you put quality posts up. 1 to 3 is what I aim for in a day, but this trainer suggested he posts 1 time a day, which sounds amazing to me. And sometimes I post 1 time a day. Sometimes I do 3. Sometimes I only do 2. So it just really depends on the day and where I'm at and what my plan had been for the day. Zane, I'm yelling at my kids because they're being loud. Zane. So, quality content, already went over that. Create your own post, went over that. Another thing is a 3-hour rule. So don't post within 3 hours of your last post because it's going to be competing with each other. And if you're putting up quality posts, you want this one to live as long as it can. And if you come right behind it and post another thing, it's going to compete with each other, and you don't want it 2 high quality posts competing with each other. You want them both to go out, right? So that was another huge tip. And then the rest of the training was just about Messenger, which is a whole nother ball game, and chat. When I get off of this, my kids are going to get it. Post it below if you, they're just so quiet until you start something, and then all of a sudden, boom, they need you, or they're super loud when you tell them that you're busy or you start doing something. Mamas, please help me. No, I'm not alone with that by posting me too in the comments, or kids, or the little emoji that is doing that. Because it's just, it never fails. It's summertime. This is what we got for training on live videos, because it is what it is. So anyway, I hope this was helpful to you. It was a big training. It blows my mind, the training that I'm getting inside of our team, and I want to make sure that I share some of my highlights and my takeaways, things that I already have been doing because I've heard them already. But again, when you hear them more than once, you want to share them with other people so that they can start seeing success too in their business. And that's what I'd like to do for you. Thank you so much for spending all this time here with me. I know this was a long video, but it was so good, and it's working right now. Will this video live on forever? Probably not. It will, but will the strategies? Maybe not, because Facebook's going to change, but hopefully this gave you some value right now that will help you with your post, because I see friends post all the time stuff about their product and their business, and it barely has any engagement, and I get that, and I'm trying to change that. I want to help you try to change it. So let me know below if this was good. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure that you go over to lindsayali.com and put that up on the screen right now, lindsayali.com, to get your free branding boot camp. It's all the tips and tricks and hacks I wish I would have known, things that I DIY stuff you can do for your business right now to present yourself as a professional, that you don't have to wait to make the big bucks to create a logo or a background photo or whatever. Just some tips for you there. My kids are going crazy, y'all. Fighting over a game. Zane, come here. I'm going to bring the little one in here because he's the one screaming. All right. So, thank you for the forgiveness of this video. I appreciate that from you. I hope that it added value. And if someone can handle kids in the background not listening to their mama before they got on, and a couple of little yells during conversation to get this valuable information, please share that with them. Again, thank you for being here. And let me know what you're struggling with. We can do another video at another time. And that's all I got. Again, thank you for the forgiveness of kids in the background and a crazy mama just trying to help you to grow your business as I learn and grow mine as well. Good luck to you. I hope they have an amazing day, and I hope that you start applying some of these things as I have, and you see how awesome it works. Go to lindsayali.com, pick up that free branding boot camp. I have a resource section in that boot camp that you do not want to leave on the table. Free information, free boot camps from top people in this industry that I want to share with you, and a couple that are low investments but packed with tons of information that you're going to want to hear if you want to grow and build on social media. So that's all I have for y'all. Just remember, don't give up no matter how much you feel like you're drowning and there's obstacles in your way. Hello, kids, during the summer doing a training video. No matter your obstacles or how much you feel like you're drowning, just keep on swimming. You got this. You can do this. And when you get to the top, you're going to feel amazing. I'll see you all in the next video, which will hopefully be less screaming in the background from kids. Thank you so much for your forgiveness. Hopefully this was valuable. I'll see y'all next time. Keep swimming.